Alright, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's the day. Well, I hope today's the day. We got the S14 here, just towed it. It's a flame performance. Got the old man's car. Let me use it. The old man's here, come down and have a look-see.
You alright, mate?
I'm so nervous right now, but I'm also beaming with excitement. Like, how long have I been building this car for? Like 2 years now at this point.
At least.
Yeah, so to be able to see this thing running and tuned is just unreal. Intercooler's off because I framed it, had to take that off, so we're going to chuck that on and then get it inside. We tried to start it up the other day, but it has no spark, so Jeff's going to quickly go over some of the wiring just to make sure everything's all good. Well, obviously something's wrong, so he's going to fix that. It shouldn't be too much of an issue, and then yeah, start it up for the first time and then tune the damn thing. Hopefully it doesn't go wrong. Hopefully it doesn't go wrong.
Should be all good.
Alright, so me and the old man ducked out, just went and grabbed some food quickly and picked up some coolant. And while we were away, Jeff got the thing running. First start. Oh, it runs. It runs.
Oh, this is awesome.
You guys heard it, it runs. Now we're about to just put some coolant and stuff in it and then sort a few issues. You're saying that the injectors are leaking a bit. Not injectors, like the
seals around here. We might need to pull around a little bit more, and then we'll be hopefully away, depending if those got O-rings on them.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So yeah, we're gonna have to figure that out, but how good does it sound?
Yeah, it sounds really good.
That sounds good, eh?
You're pretty stoked, don't you?
I'm very stoked. I'm very stoked. So turn the car back on and you guys can clearly hear the air coming out from here. So we're still just in the process of warming it up, letting all the coolant go through all the system and trying to get rid of as much of the airlocks as we can. Thermostat isn't opened yet. Possibly have a bad thermostat, but hopefully it does open up. Just adjusting the fuel pressure reading now.
Yeah.
So what we're doing now is Jeff is just going to pressure test the inlet manifold just to make sure there's no leaks.
See that just move?
Yeah.
So yeah, throttle bodies. Real common with cheap throttle bodies, eh?
Alright, so just fixing little things before we chuck it on the dyno. I've made a mistake and cross-threaded the fitting for the turbo drain. So hopefully Jeff can sort that out.
I think it'll be alright.
Think it'll be alright?
Yeah, just.
Yeah, so we noticed a little bit of oil just under there. Looks like it was coming from that, so that's all sorted. All the airlocks and the injectors are pretty much sorted. There is a air leak coming from the throttle body, which is pretty decent, but it's not like ridiculous, I guess you'd say, right?
It's not earth shattering, no.
Yeah, so we're gonna tune it like this, and I plan on changing this whole cold side setup in probably the next 6 months anyway. So a little leak is gonna affect performance a little bit, but nothing crazy. Right, just back it up to the dyno. On the wastegate, and I forgot to tighten them up last night while the car was jacked up, so now I'm trying to fiddle around and try and tighten them up. So it's where having small hands comes in handy.
Oh, so it'll be a lot easier to do it from underneath. Is it?
So car's on the dyno, about to do some power runs. I'm excited to see what this thing's going to make. So it's got a 14 psi spring in it, so obviously that's the gate pressure, and yeah, you can probably tell by the smile on my face, I'm fucking stoked right now. This is so cool. It's going to be loud as fuck in here, so we got some earmuffs, the old boy's protected, so yeah, this is going to be awesome. I can't wait to hear this thing on game. Loves it. He's about to do his first power run. Let's see how this goes. So that is the tune done and dusted. Wasn't really any issues, bit of smoke, nothing too crazy though. Like you wouldn't consider that worrying at all.
Keep an eye on it for sure. Could be a sign of a slightly older, more tired motor stem seals. It's hard to say.
Yeah.
But just keep an eye on it. Could be the turbo seals as well. But when I did a couple of pulls, I didn't even see any smoke. So
yeah, maybe it's just in my head. Maybe I'm looking for things to worry about.
Dyno jitters.
Yeah. Yeah. So that is all done and dusted. I don't want to give you guys the power figure at the moment. I'll give you that in the next video. But if one of you guys can guess, well, whoever can guess the closest to what this thing made, I'll send you guys a free sticker. So drop your guesses in the comments below. All right, so car's back in the workshop now. Had a little bit of time, obviously, on the ride home to collect my thoughts and stuff, and I'm over the moon at the moment. Like, I've been building this car for over 2 years at this point, and I know a lot of you guys have been harping on about me getting it going and shit, but I tell you what, if you guys build cars or have built cars or whatever, you guys know that this is expensive, and for those of you that don't know, this shit's expensive and things take time. I'm not a mechanic. I'm still learning as I go along. I still don't know fuck all about cars. I'm trying my best, and to get the car to where it is now from where I got it, like I've done everything myself on this car, and I'm so proud that I've been able to get it to this point. And I've had a lot of great help from some great people along the way, and I can't thank them all enough for it. Can't thank all of you guys for the support as well. All the comments, positivity and stuff like that is just awesome. And got to give a massive shout out to this man right here. It's always my #1 supporter. How happy are you that this thing is finally going?
Oh, I just can't wait for you to actually get it on the track, mate.
Yeah,
that's what I'm looking forward to. Getting in that passenger seat, and
yep,
maybe one day in the driver's seat.
Yep, one day maybe it could happen.
Yeah.
So, in saying that, there is a bit that still needs to be done before I can go to the track. So I need to sort the brakes out in this thing. When I went to put the rear calipers on about a month or so ago, unfortunately I did the passenger side one up a little bit too tight, and I stripped all of the threads out of it. So It's my dumbass fault. So I've got to go and get that caliper fixed. Also got to sort the power steering out in this. With the rack being moved forward, one of the power steering lines hits the subframe, so I've got to do some tweaking to that line to get it to curve around where it needs to go. Got to take it back to Robbie and get a catch can made, an accelerator cable bracket made, and also got to get headlight brackets done. Also got to sort the harnesses and bonnet latches, possibly a few other small bits and pieces. Oh, and I've got to mount the side skirts. So we're probably another month and a half away from being on track. All of the stuff that needs to be done is easy, but with the fab work and getting the brake caliper fixed, it's money that I don't have at the moment. I just spent all of my money on getting this thing tuned, but at least it is tuned. So yeah, we're getting close, boys. We're getting close. So cheers for watching, guys. Thanks for all the support, and we'll catch you in the next one.